Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Javier Assad.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 2-1. And that's outside. Will Smith to bat next. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Happ makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's outside, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
High fly ball out to center field. Outman under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one misses. And now 3-2. The punch out there. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 2 outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, safe at second.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
So 2 down. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bellinger on his way home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Top of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Slapped foul. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out, bases empty. That one's in there. And the count is 2-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Jason Hayward. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Righty delivers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hat moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
And next for LA, James Outman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fastball for a strike, and the count's even at 2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And down on strikes. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian.
All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
The third baseman, Christopher
Morel, the next Cub to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs, Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The catcher.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Jones.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Ohtani keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That pitch clips the outside corner. Now 1-2. Swings and lines one towards the gap. That's a base hit. Morel rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Nico Horner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit. Next pitch, not close, up high. Suzuki at second with 2 down. Line to left, and a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
So up next, Patrick Wisdom. 2 outs. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ohtani will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Ryan Brazier. He's into the game with the bases empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. The Cubs up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And brings it in at the wall. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
And the pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. And there's a foul ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and deals. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's outside. And it's a full count. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow depth. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Thompson warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Out towards left center. Outman turns to the right on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 24. Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and Bellinger is out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. And it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. J.P. Fireeisen up and throwing. The Cubbies up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So He should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jason Hayward, the next to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside. And another ball. The pitch. And he walked it.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
At the belt and fires. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He made him pay for that one. His 2nd of the year. It's 8-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Ian Happ up to hit. Right-handed reliever. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now
everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Go.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2.
To third. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a
new pitcher for the Dodgers, J.P. Fireisen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls. 2
Gomes over at second. Santana at first with no outs. The 2-2 on the way. And down on strikes he goes. 1 down.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 2-1 now. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one in the air, right field. Hayward moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Bellinger up to hit. Popped up. Betts under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We're through 5. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Throw on to Santana. And a quick out number 1.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie Betts. The wind to the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Next one in the dirt.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hat brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 10-0. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Patrick Wisdom.
The designated hitter.
He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Struck him out looking. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball left side.
Nope, foul.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
3.
Got him. And the Cubs go 1, 2, 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The Cubs up big in this one. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Good eye right there. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. Suzuki makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. And it's fouled away. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Smith rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th, and now Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Kelly appears to be getting loose. And a ground ball to first, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Yan Gomes. Fireisen with a move to first. And he's back in safely. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ball to strike. Foul ball there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
2 outs. And another ball. Center field. Outman drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yency Almonte.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
James Outman.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. The 1-1. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And the runner holds.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie now. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 2 outs. And another ball. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. That's to third. Whips it across, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Dodgers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Kelly.
For the Cubs.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. The 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Movement in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That to right. Hayward giving chase. Snags it on the run. And there's
the
2 down.
Fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Just missed. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Rip towards third to second. Lux, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pulls that one foul. That one the other way. Horner gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Max Muncy at the dish. 1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. Happ ranging back on it. And it is gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 10-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
On the mound now, Julian Merriweather.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now, Teoscar Hernandez. And another ball. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Next offering misses. 3-1 now. And here it comes. On the ground to third, Morel fires to first on the run, and Hernandez is out. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. 2 outs. Clips the corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris. This could end it. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw the first. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
Final score here today, 10-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line.